Good afternoon, everyone. 12 बज गए हैं, isn't it? Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. How many of you can see me, can hear me? Give me a shout out so that I can understand you all are here. All right. Hey, Ritika. Good afternoon, dear. Karthik. Hello, Karthik. How are you people? Welcome back to the class. All right. कल भी हम लोग live थे and we discussed a very important concept on parajumbles and parasummaries, all related to CAT and other non-CAT exams, isn't it? Today we are live once again with you people. So what are we going to discuss today? We are going to discuss something different. But first of all, you're watching BYJU'S Exam Prep, India's premier online test prep platform, and I am Pradeep Sengupta, your friend and your guide and everything, whatever you might like to call me, right? And we are going to discuss syllogisms today, right? I'm good, Ritika. How are you? Thank you. So आज का जो concept है, it is going to be different from yesterday. आज हम syllogisms के ऊपर बात करेंगे, कुछ logic के ऊपर बात करेंगे. Now, many questions in critical reasoning when you talk about the non-CAT exams. For example, if you talk about the SNAP exam, which is going to come up very soon, you talk about the NMAT exam or IIFT or ZAT. Syllogisms, number of questions that feature in these exams, number of questions are quite crucial and they are going to fetch you those crucial marks also. Okay, जहां पे हम पॉइंट खो रहे थे syllogisms अगर अच्छे से करेंगे, so it is going to fetch you nice marks. Okay, so what is syllogism actually and how are we going to look at this concept? So this is definitely a logical reasoning concept. How many questions in OMET on syllogisms? It varies from exam to exam. 3 to 5 questions, more or less, is a very regular feature across all non-CAT exams, right? Parveen, this is what, it is. 3 to 5 questions on syllogisms. You can expect, 3 to 5 questions across all, mainstream non-CAT exams. तो इतने तो आते हैं और इतना ही हमें करने हैं. मान लो अगर 5 क्वेश्चंस भी हैं और हमने 5 के 5 सही उतार दिए, so marks आप देखो कहाँ पे जा रहा है, isn't it? So we will talk about the basics of syllogisms today. It's a huge chapter, बहुत बड़ा chapter है, बहुत सारे concepts हैं. Today we will talk about the basics, the fundamentals of syllogisms, and then we will try to look at a few questions, a few situations, and we will answer those questions. All right. Now, the word syllogism, it comes from logo or logos, which means reason. Okay, which means reason. So you have statements in syllogisms, and there can be one statement, we call it linear, statement. You can have 2 statements, you can have 3 statements, right? Yeah, so this is it, Kurrat. 3 to 5 questions, you can expect to feature across all exams that you are going to take. All right? Okay, thank you so much. अब statement के ऊपर base करके you have to find out the conclusion, right? And it is important to find out in syllogisms whether the conclusion given in the question is valid or invalid. Okay? Does it follow or whether it does not follow? So ये हमें answer करना पड़ेगा, and across all the questions, syllogisms, it becomes a basic, it's a major cause of headache for all the students, right? कभी कभी questions सही होते हैं, कभी कभी नहीं होते हैं, हमारे साथ भी ऐसा होता है, right? But if we know the rules, if you know the situations, then you will start getting the answers correct. All right? Statement हमें समझने की जरूरत है. हिंदी में इसे कहते हैं तर्क. Tark means argument or the logic. So whatever logic you are putting forth, does it make sense or not, is what syllogism tries to answer, or we must try to answer the question through syllogisms. All right? Is this clear to all of you? Okay. So let us start. Right? Let's go back to our basic life. हम जिंदगी में वापस जाते हैं. All right? Or like I said, I'm fed up of this society. All men are so wicked. Oh, all men are so wicked. Whose perception is this? My perception. I said, all men are so wicked. So my partner says, no, all men are not wicked. There may be some men who are wicked. So the variety of questions, they revolve around all and some. ये all and some के आसपास घूमते रहते हैं. All right. So we talk about thoughts, we talk about sentences, but in syllogisms we call them statements. Okay, let's say we call them statements. All right. अब statement भी दो तरीके के होंगे. There are two kinds of sentences. One is universal, right? जो हर जगह true होगा, and the other one is particular. Okay, universal and particular. All the statements can be divided into universal and particular. If I say universal, universal का मतलब है total. Okay, which means 100%. Total or 100%. What does it mean? For example, if I say all pens are red. All pens are red. Okay. तो मेरे हाथ में जितने भी पेन्स हैं, suppose I have 10 pens and all pens are red. Right? So, are we not talking about 100% of the pens are red? Yes, I'm just trying to give you the basics of syllogisms. Right? All pens are red. ये मैंने कहा आपसे. इसका उल्टा भी तो सही हो सकता है. Suppose I say, no pen is red. Okay. In both the cases, the situation is 100%. If I say no pen is red, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? एक भी pen red नहीं है. But the moment I say all pens are red, इसका मतलब क्या है? सारे pens red हैं, so 100%. This is universal statement. So universal में दो बना. All pens are red, which is positive. No pen is red, which is negative. So there are two statements in universal. One is positive, one is negative. One positive, one negative. All right. But when you look at particular, particular का मतलब होता है less than 100%. Okay, less than 100%. For example, if I say, no, some men are wicked, like my friend said, some men are wicked. But can I say, some pen are red? In the first case, it was all pens are red. किस case में? Under universal. But in particular, we are using the word some. Some pen are red. Or can we say, some pen are not red? Can we say that? Some pen are not red. So the moment you deal with some are and some are not, that becomes particular, because kuch honge, not 100%. So in this case, some pen are red is positive and some pen are not red is negative. Now let us understand one more thing over here. Is this much clear to all of you? Right? So we talked about universal, we talked about particular, and what are these? These are statements. Now suppose I have 10 pens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I say, all pens are red. All pens are red. Can we also say, now मैंने हाथ में 3 pens ले लिए, right? 3, right? तो ये भी तो red होंगे, right? Can we say, some pens are red, right? Out of these three, yes. So क्या ये conclusion निकाल सकते हैं? All pens are red अगर सही है, so some pens are red भी सही होगा. Valid conclusion? Yes. So this is the first instance which you have to understand. All right. So out of universal and particular, if all is true, some is also true. But इसका उल्टा क्या सही होगा? Right? Just the reverse of it. क्या वो सही हो सकता है? Let us understand. Okay. Let's say all boys are say tall. Okay, boys should be tall. ना? लंबे होने चाहिए. All boys are tall. This is a statement. What is this? A statement. Now, इस statement के कुछ conclusions देख लेते हैं. Okay. Now, how do you represent this with the help of a Venn diagram? बना सकते हैं इसको? If I say all boys are tall, can we say this is boy, all boys, and this is tall? Can we say this, yes or no? Answer. We can say this, right? All boys are tall. But can there be one more possibility, right? If I draw a circle like this, just a single circle, and I write all boys are tall. So you can prove this with two diagrams, isn't it? एक तो इस diagram से prove हो गया, एक इस diagram से prove हो गया. Yes? Now let us look at certain conclusions. Okay? The first conclusion can be, right? What can be the first conclusion? Let's say some tall are not boys. Okay, some tall are not boys. Can we say this? We will look at the validity of the statement in some time. Let's say the second one. Some tall are boys. All right. Third one. Some boys are tall. Okay. The fourth one. Let's say all tall are boys. Fifth क्या हो सकता है? Can you give me some hint? Anyone? Let's say no tall is boy, right? And the sixth one, no boy is tall. Now we have many conclusions. This is one statement and there are 6 conclusions. Now we have to check whether these conclusions are valid or not. All right. All boys are tall. This was the statement. All boys are tall. Okay. Some tall are not boys. Some tall are not boys. Right. From this particular diagram, you can prove that some tall are boys. But from this diagram, you can prove that some tall are not boys. In this case, some tall are boys is possible. But in the second diagram, some tall are boys is not possible. In this case, it is not possible. But in this case, it was possible. इस diagram से possible हो रहा था, लेकिन इस diagram से possible नहीं है. So जब दो possibility निकलती हैं, maybe, maybe not, it is an invalid argument. Does it make sense? It is an invalid argument. But the moment you say, some tall are boys, some tall are boys. Now the statement was positive, the conclusion is also positive. So you can do this without drawing the Venn diagram also. Some tall are boys. Can we prove it from here? Some tall are boys. Yes. Can we prove it from this particular diagram? Some taller boys? Yes. So this follows as well as this follows. So can we say 2 is a valid conclusion? Can we say 2 is a valid conclusion? Yes. Okay. Some boys are tall. Some boys are tall. Can you prove this from this diagram? Some boys are tall. If we look at the diagram, we can very well prove that some boys are tall. This is clear. From this diagram also we can prove that some boys are tall. So both the diagram gives you the same answer, and that is why 3 will also follow. Isn't it? Okay. All tall are boys. Can we prove this? All tall are boys. From this diagram you can prove that all tall are boys. Follow हो रहा है? लेकिन इस diagram से all tall are boys follow हो रहा है? इस diagram से all tall are boys follow नहीं हो रहा है. That is why 4 is an invalid statement. Alright? Look at the fifth one. No tall is boy. No tall is boy. Now the negative word no. When I say negative, right, in syllogisms, negative actually means no or not. Alright? No tallest boy. Does this diagram prove it? No. No tallest boy. Does this diagram prove it? No. So even this is an invalid conclusion. Look at the sixth one. No boy is tall. In the first case, it was no tallest boy. In the second case, it is no boy is tall. Can we prove from this diagram no boy is tall? लगता तो नहीं है. Can we prove this from the second diagram no boy is tall? नहीं लगता. Follow नहीं कर रहा है. So 6 भी follow नहीं करेगा. सिर्फ 2 follow कर रहा है. Some tall are boys and some boys are tall. Right? So from the given diagram, you can prove whether the statements are valid or not. Will you remember this? Right? Easy tha? Now, there are many rules. We will talk about the tricks sometimes later. But let us solve some questions based on what we have seen today. Alright? Are we ready to solve a few questions? Kuch questions lete hain. Let us look at the first question. Okay? What does it tell you? In the following question, 2 or 3 statements have been given, followed by 2 conclusions. Based on them, consider the statements to be true and answer which of the given conclusion logically follow the statement. Mark A if only A follows, B if only B follows, C if neither A or B follows, D both A and B follow, and E if either A or B follows. And what is the question? Look at the statement. The statement says, some pens are bottles, all bottles are red, and the conclusion is A, some pens are red, no bottle is pen. What do you think should be the valid conclusion? Let us see. Nihar has marked A. Thank you, Nihar. About the others? Karthik says C. Okay, Karthik. Okay. Diagram bana lo. Some pens are bottles. Can we say, let this be pen? Some pens are bottles. Can we draw this diagram? Some pens are bottles. Okay. And all bottles are red. And all bottles are red. Right? So from the given conclusion, some pens are red. Can we say that some pens are red? ये लाल वाला तो अंदर से ही जा रहा है, पेन के अंदर से जा रहा है. So we can very easily conclude that some pens are red is a valid conclusion. Yes. No bottles is pen. No bottle is pen. But this proves that some pens are bottle and there is a possibility of some bottles being pen also from the previous slide if you remember. So no bottle is pen does not follow. That is why the answer is A, some pens are red. I think Nihar got it right. Apurva got it right. Great job. Great job. Ritika also got this one right. Okay. So this was quite an interesting question. Did you enjoy the question? All right. Let's look at one more. Shouldn't the first statement be given in possibility? Well, it could have, but in this question, it was not given as a possibility. So we cannot do anything about it. Isn't it? You are absolutely right when you say so. Right? But in this question, it was not given as a possibility. All right, Karthik? Okay. In the second one, let us see. All guns are lead. All lead are cement. No cement is book. Right? You should be able to do this hands down. It's all and no. So what is the conclusion? Nihar has marked B. Thank you, Nihar. Ritika has keyed in B. Okay, Ritika. Thank you. The others. Apurva says D. All right, Apurva. Viren says A. All right. Can we draw the circles? बना ले circle खेलते हैं. All guns are lead. All guns are lead. All right. All lead are cement. Okay. All lead are cement. बना लिया. No cement is book. Now we have two things over here. No cement is book. If no cement is book, then book को तो हम अलग draw करेंगे. So these are disjoint sets, right? So can we say all cement are lead? Can we say all cement are lead? हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता, right? All cement are lead. Can we say that? Some are, some are not. So there are two possibilities. Cancel हो गया. All guns are cement. Can we say all guns are cement? Because gun lies within the cement. So all guns are cement follows. Right? And that is why B should have been the right answer option. Rowdy, CAT में syllogisms आते हैं? No, syllogisms used to come in CAT once upon a time, but not anymore. Right? We have these questions in the other OMET exams, but not in CAT. All right. But if you know the logic, you will be able to solve those para summary questions using these logics. All x are y and some y are x. So these logics are important throughout all verbal reasoning questions, right? They make a big impact. Let me tell you. All right. All cement are lead. Apurv says, can you explain A again? Yes. All cement are lead. Now, if you look at lead, let's say this is lead. Okay. And what was the question? All lead are cement? All lead are cement? So all lead are cement because lead falls within cement. But look at this particular shading. So some cement may not be lead at all. So there are two possibilities. Some may be, some may be not. So when there are two possibilities, we cancel out both. They don't follow. Got it, Apu? But B, all guns are cement. Look at G. All guns are cement. You can make, gun fall under cement. So gun is a part of cement. All guns are cement. ये तो follow कर ही रहा है. That is why we will choose B and not A. Got it? This was an easy question, right? Although there was a trick, but you could overcome the trick using these, circles, Venn diagrams. Let us now look at the next question. जब भी डाउट है Venn diagram बनाएंगे, no problem at all, right? They will solve all your questions. दो possibility, invalid. Okay? Two possibilities, invalid. Some are not. Right? Oh, I have, sir, tomorrow is my birthday. Please come. Okay, I may come. I may come means I may not. So plus and minus, the answer is always minus. Okay? All right. The next one. All ribbons are shine. No shine is fake. All fake are glossy. What can you answer? All ribbons are shine. No shine is fake. All fake are glossy. What is the first statement, guys? Time's up. All ribbons are shine. Let's say this ribbon. All ribbons are shine. All right. All ribbons are shine. No shine is fake. Now, the moment the word no comes, negative. So no shine is fake. So we have to draw it like this. No shine is fake. We cannot have, this circle being drawn within this circle because no aa gaya. Disjoints it. Disjoints it. Okay. For example, our girls in World Football Tournament under 17, we were drubbed 8-0 by the USA, isn't it? Right? We were drubbed 8-0 by the USA. You might have heard the news. So if you talk about excellence in football, an Indian football team, so these are disjoint sets. It becomes a null set. Okay. So, anyways, jokes apart. All fake are glossy. No shine is fake. No shine is fake. You draw a different circle. All fake are glossy. So all fake are glossy. Right? This is one possibility. And there is one possibility also if I say all fake are glossy. Right? There can be two possibilities. So glossy can run through shine. It may not. All right. So when you say no ribbon is glossy, no ribbon is glossy, no ribbon is glossy, maybe, maybe not, maybe not. So does it follow? No ribbon is glossy. Okay. All shine being glossy is a possibility. All shine being glossy is a possibility. Come to this particular circle once again. We are using the word possibility. So we are getting into maybe or maybe not. So whenever the word possibility is used, we are going to stick to it. It follows. Had it been all shine is glossy, we could have absolutely eliminated it. But right now we are talking about There is a possibility. May. So we are delving in may now. हम may को देख रहे हैं, right? All shine being glossy is a possibility. It follows क्योंकि हमने possibility word का इस्तेमाल किया. Certainty है नहीं, right? No ribbon in glossy. May or may be not. Certain question है, certain statement है. So it can be cut out, right? Only two follows. Therefore, the answer should have been B only. Neither follows. No. Either A or B follows. No, because one of them is a possibility. So we will stick to B only. Only two follows. All right. It cannot be both one and two follow, Ritika. Ashni, Ritika, please understand. It cannot be both one and two follow because the word is possibility. Right? Certainty पे नहीं जा रही है. That is why we will go with B and not the others. All right? Okay. Next one. State whether the conclusion based on the following statements are true. Only a few nights are special. Some peacocks are days. No cuckoo is night. Now, only a few nights are special. Some peacocks are days. No cuckoo is night. सबसे easy question यही होता है, right? This is the easiest of the lot. But it might become the trickiest of the lot too if we don't have a logic in place. So the conclusion can be all cuckoo are special or all nights can be special. Karthik was very prompt to key in D. Thank you, Karthik. What about the others? Okay. Some peacocks are days. पहले B को देख लेते हैं. Some peacocks are days. Okay. Some peacocks are days. No cuckoo is night. No cuckoo is night. Only a few nights are special. Can we say some nights are special? Right? Can we say some nights are special? Only a few. Right? So, all cuckoo are special. Can we prove it? No. All nights are special. All nights are special. Can we prove it? No. We cannot prove it. All nights are special because it says only a few nights are special. Right? So, from this also we cannot prove anything. Right? Even 2 does not follow. So, in this case, the straight cut answer should be D. Neither follows. All right. So always, जब भी तुम्हें concept में दिक्कत आए, go by the Venn diagram and go to the very first statement which I took up. Right? All pens are red wala. Right? You can easily come to the conclusion. All right. So I hope you have liked the session. If you have liked the session, don't forget to press the bell icon to get all notifications, and please subscribe to our channel. Okay, and practice a few questions on syllogisms from the past year questions, whether it is SNAP or NMAT or anything. Please keep on practicing. All right, because such questions are tricky, and as you go deep down into the concept, they become trickier. So the only way to get most of the questions right is to practice, practice, and practice more. All right. NMAT we are coming up with 14th of October से शुरू हो चुका है, and it is going to go on till 22nd of October. Mock CAT है. Attempt now. Take the mocks now. Talk to our counselors to know more about it. Okay. Take all the NMAT before the D-Day. All the NMAT mock test. And all those who are preparing for or want to prepare for CAT 23, the enrollment has begun. So please don't delay. You can look at the highlights over here. You will be tutored by one of the best, some of the best brains in India, right? So for CAT 23, please enroll yourself with us so that we can start the journey together and have fun along the journey. All right. Okay. So for CAT and other MBA exams, 70 mocks are available. If you want to buy now, might as well you can do it, right? Buy now. 20 CATs and 50 non-CAT exams. These are the highlights. So you can definitely take advantage of all the finely curated questions by our faculty members, and you can ace any exam that you are writing. All right. On that note, also, last lap to CAT. We are starting from 17th of October. We are going to be live with you people every day at 7 p.m. so that we don't leave any stone unturned. So all those who are yet to begin their journey or you have begun your journey, हमें join करो और आराम से, right? In these couple of days, we can iron out all our discrepancies and we can score absolutely through the roof in CAT. That's why we call it your shortcut to 99 percentile. 20 power pack sessions, can you imagine, in these couple of days? And also, the question sets will be highly probable. All right. And 17th of October onwards, we are starting. Don't forget the date, and the time is 7 p.m. Subscribe to our channel now to stay tuned and to be with us. So that's a wrap from my side. You can follow us on YouTube, Insta, Facebook, and Telegram and download the app and have fun. Study hard. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Pradeep Sengupta signing off and see you on the other side of the story. And yes, if you have enjoyed the session, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much and God bless you all.